with my Australian truck kits. Sorting all the pieces out. I received these in the mail the other day. So I'm going to go through the pieces and divide them up. Sadly, there is no instructions to go with these kits, but in due course I'll work it out, and I'll help Ben out, the guy that's made these kits. I'll help him out by making an instruction sheet on how to put these together. So in the meantime, this is going to be part one of this this project. The assembly parts will be in the second and maybe third part. Okay, what I'm going to do start off with, when I do specific projects, I usually get a new container or get a container of some sort. But what I'm going to do for these trucks are known, these Kenworths are known as a K200. They were introduced to Australia as a different model of cabos, a new design with a flat floor on it. Now, if there are old truck drivers amongst us, you would know in the old Kenworth interior there used to be like a little tunnel that was up beside us, which had the engine sitting in them. These models are the new ones where it's actually a flat floor straight through. So on this container I am going to go and put KW, which is of course Kenworth, but I'm going to start off with a K200 model. I think it's a K200 or K2000, but I know it's a K200 at least. Alright, now I'll put that aside. Okay, I'll go through what I've got here. I'm going to open up the chassis first. Work out which one's which. Now I do have some of them that we call, I'm going to use Australian terminologies here. It'll be easy for me, as I know American terminology is a little bit different. This one here is the actual prime mover for the tippers, for the truck and dog. It's going to need a bit of cleaning up, tightening up, and wash down before painting. Okay, so I know this one's a tipper chassis. I'll put that in there for the time being. What else I've got? That's a cab, I'll come to it later. Here's another chassis. Now I do have some short wheelbase chassis and long wheelbase chassis. There was a standard on the Australian road trains where they originally were only supposed to be about 24-25 metres long. Now they've gone to 26, so the short wheelbase cabovers were popular, so you're going to have longer trailers up behind it. Now this is a short wheelbase. As you see, very basic in design. There's no motor on it. Just a chassis, turntable, mud guards, and the cab, inside cab detail, but no engine detail or differentials. Very basic kit. So that's a short one, short wheelbase. You can see the difference in the length. That's the long one, long wheelbase for the tipper. That's a short one. You see the difference in the bases. When I get to the next stage, I will actually show in more detail the difference in the lengths of the chassis. Another one. Another long wheelbase tipper chassis for one of the tippers. There's the two tippers. I'll keep these little bags. These are going to come in handy with something down the track, so I'm not throwing these away. You can say a bit of a hoarder. Oh, there's another one here. Now that one is a little bit longer, I think. Yep. That's a long cab. A long chassis, sorry. There are, that one will be for the king cabs. Or in some applications, like when we do the road trains out west and whatnot, some cab overs or some of the chassis are actually longer to create weight distribution on the road. So we've got short wheelbase, long wheelbase, another chassis here. Another short wheelbase. So I'll put that one in. Put that one in here. What else is there? That's the cab. Looks like that's it from all the chassis for the prime movers. Okay, I have got more coming. Okay, I'll unwrap the cabs. That's a standard cab. In the Kenworth ranges in Australia, these are now known as a standard cab, or this is what you get if you decide you're going to purchase a Kenworth of this type. These are now the standard cabs. Let's see what this one is. This is the king cab. It's a little bit longer. It's got a wider middle. You can see the difference in the size of the cab. A lot of the extra long haulers or the wee carters, the trucks that always out on the road, have usually got these big ones. Or how the company's bank balance is. Okay, that one really needs to go on the longer wheelbase. So that one belongs on here. One thing I like about this guy's kit, Ben's kits, the cabs can be interchanged to basically any model to suit. Can even fit on this one if I want or to, like so. But I'll see how the rest of the details up to see if I can actually interchange the cabs and the tipping body to sit behind it properly. Something to look at. Something to experiment with later. Now I'm going to put that one this for now. That one. See what else I've got. Another standard cab. Put it on that one. And now two more cabs to go. That's a low roof cab. As I said, with these cab designs, yeah, I can put this cab, I believe I bought one of them to be a low line onto here, as such. Or, I can put it on any one of these others, as such, as you can see. it all fits on. Reasonably pretty good, as you can see. But for now, I will put them all pretty much the way they should be. Oh, I can put it on this one here. Here's another one. Swap the cabs around. Put this on here, like so, and this one will fit on here. I love them. I reckon these are one of the best kits I've seen. Even though it's basic, it's one of the best kits I've seen for a while, where you get interchange parts if you decide you change your mind later on down the track, like I did. I bought a whole heap. I might change my idea how I'm going to have the cab design, or which prime mover to have. That's that one, and I've got my other cab for the other chassis cover. So all in all, I've got 2, 4, 5 here, and I believe I've got another 6 coming. One of the companies I first started with, we basically all we had were these cab styles. They came in handy because they could go into a lot of the coal mines under the bins. At that time, the bins were a lot lower than what they are today. They were handy for us to be able to use them in the steel mill, in the local steel mill with high clearance. We used to go in there with the tippers and the flat tops. I'll just keep these aside. I'll just put these, throw these aside for now. Okay, that's these ones. Now that. Okay, I think the next one I'll go with the tipper bodies. Back then. Now, with this truck and dog, this is part of the truck and dog design setup. You get 2 bins with it. Well, we call them tipper bins or tipper bodies. The Americans call them dump trucks. Now, in the next video, I'll show you how I will prepare this for painting. The sides and the insides do need sanding down a bit to give them that smooth finish. So I'll show you how I'll go on about that quickly, and then paint it. Now these trailers, these bins are basically aluminium. So I'll just put that one in there, as such. I'll put that one on the other bin on the side. There's another one. Same again. These are very common within my region now. They carry more tonnage and more weight compared to a normal old 22-wheel semi-trailers that we used to have running around here. Okay, that's the prime movers done. Just going to make some room in here for more goods, for more goodies. Okay, now for the trailers. I'll go with the flat tops at the moment. Now, the only trailers that Ben's got available at this point in time are 40-foot trailers. Now, for the Australian models, you know that the common length trailers, yeah, they do start from 40, but the common ones you see on the road today are either 45 or 48-foot trailers. But when the B-dubs first came out, were introduced in Australia, 40-foot was actually quite long enough. Now he's got this detailed pretty well. He's got a checker plate floor. Pull that apart. It's actually done a pretty good, neat job on this. Got all the cross braces here, as in on the real models, the real actual models. Now, with these trailers, I notice that one's a little bit warped, but that doesn't matter. Even the real one's a bit warped until you put a load down. on them. Now with these trailers, they're actually designed also to carry containers where you can have one 40 foot, two 20 foot containers, or with real big heavy containers you got room for one 20 foot in the middle. Okay, so that's basically your trailer setup. I believe that went like this, like so. Needs a bit of work on it. I'm going to use a steel floor on most of them, or I might, and some of the other ones I will actually do as a wooden floor. On some freight we're actually required to have wooden floors instead of steel floors. So I've got 3 of these. Again, these need to be prepped and washed and cleaned up a little bit before painting. I will basically use my old fleet colours. Now this one's a smooth floor. Okay, so he's got a, it's a checker plated, but it goes straight through. There's no, I notice there's no tyre rack, unless it's in the spare components. That's just straight out flat top. But I can still use these, as I said before, I can use these cross braces here for my containers. You can see these are one 40 foot, two 20 foots, and one 20 foot in the middle. Okay, so that's that one. That's one kit. See what this one is. I believe this one will be also straight, same as the other one. Yep, again the same. Just your normal standard flat top with 4 mud guards. Now, 2 of these will be, I've got 2 A trailers for B double setups. This package. Again, they're steel floors, all fitting together. I will show you the modifications I will do to them to make them universal, so you can actually, so I can actually use them as the road train setups we have running around the outback in the centre of Australia today. So here's the other A trailer. On the A trailer again, you've got provisions here for one 20 foot container. So realistically you can have 3 20 foots or 2 20 foots, one 40 foot, one 20 foot. Yeah. Combinations, whatever you want to make it to be. So I'll put that one in there. So these ones are unpacked for now. Yeah, so how the B doubles work, it's basically that trailer sits on top of that turntable, or you Americans call it fifth wheels, we call it turntable, sits on there. And there you go, you've got your B double combination. So to do a B triple, which is becoming a common sight around the main highways in Australia, more and more, to cart more freight, you get 2 A trailers, 2 short ones, we call these A trailers. Put one on the other one, the 2 A trailers together, then you're 40 foot. hook it up so. Hook it up so, and there's your, roughly there's your A treble, or B treble, sorry. The B doubles in this configuration on the actual open road, they are more stable than the actual road train. You don't get that swing or the back trailer because it all just follows nicely. So these ones need to be cleaned up and painted up. These ones are easy. Okay, what do you get in the kit? With the trailers, with one of them I've got 10 gates that goes on the side. So that's for one of them. With the B doubles I've got 4, which end gates, or hurdles as we call them in Australia, which one goes at either end. There's another one here, another 4 hurdles here, and that's a single hurdle, two hurdles there for that single trailer. So that's part of the flat tops kits. So I'll put that away. I'll put them in. Actually put in one of these containers for now. I've got a reused takeaway container. I'll put these in here. That's my trailer parts. Now the wheels. These are the wheels for the trailers, I believe. Yes, they are. They're the wheels for the trailers. So I'm just going to keep all these wheels together for now. They're going to need cleaning up and painting. Or you can choose also with these where you can actually, if you can get them, go to Herpa and get the ones that are already painted up. Tyres are all painted up and the rims in the middle. The hubs are all been chromed up, gives you that chrome finish. So I put these two together as such. Wheels are all together, yep. I won't pull this one apart. This is what we call, don't you Americans laugh, is what we call a dolly. Which is used for making up a road train. For now, I'm going to put it in another container here. I'll just put it here as dollies. I'll pull that apart another time. Clean them up and paint them up. So that's my dollies. I've got more of these dollies coming. So, okay. This one here I will go trailer wheels, okay. Now I'm not going to pull these apart, but there's my dog trailer for my tipper. Take it out for now and give you guys a quick look. That's dollies are very similar to these. Okay, this will go in here as such, like that. And the big body will go on here. Like this, which will make a tipping trailer in due course. You get that, just so you guys get a picture, I'll just get one of these out here. Basically that's the concept. That's basically the concept on them. Okay, that's them. Right, put this away. That's those ones. I'll put these dolly back in this dog trailer. We call it the dog trailers here. I put the it's a quad dog for the Australian ones, if you want to know. We call them quads because they got 4 axles. I'll just keep this in here together. I'll use another container. Go dog trailer. Okay. Actually, I'm going to do something else. Truck and dog parts. Truck and dog. Yeah, that's set up in here in Australia. We call them truck and dog. Okay, so we get this. Okay, that's 1. There's 2. Now there's components in here for it. For the truck and dog. There's 2 tailgates there for it. One, both the tailgates are the same. I'll show you the options. The options in these for the prime mover are all the same in the other packs, which I'll actually show to you. So I'm going to put all the truck and dog components in one. So, put the wheel. Ah, here it is. Here's the lid. So that's that one, ready to go. Okay. Prime mover bits. Prime mover bits. Okay. I've got 3 packs here, so I'm just going to take I'm going to take one of these apart. I'll keep that one there. Those 2 can go in here for now. Now let me show you what's in the components. One good thing about these bits, this kit, you don't have to cut these off any stirrups. Okay. You get your windshield, your side windows. You've got a choice of a bull bar, or actually, where's on this one? Oh yeah, here it is. And a bumper bar. You can take your pick and choose which one of the 2 you want. The earlier B doubles with these cabos, we didn't have bull bars on them because it used to make us too long. We used to only just use the bumper bar. But you got the option of the 2. Here's all your wheels. You've got your drive wheels, your steer, they need painting up. Now with these K200s, they generally came out with square tanks. You've got the left and the right. You've got a checker plate floor for the top. On the side you'll see the step. Now the checker plate goes up towards the cab. So that's in the kit. You have an option of a twin stack setup with 2 air filters. On the basic models you get out of the shop, the basic models you buy, when you buy your Kenworth, you just want the basic model. They don't come with double stacks nowadays. They only come with a single as such. Mainly for reaching the new EPA standards in Australia, they only got the 1 and not the 2. The two stacks in Australia, 1 is what we call a dummy. It doesn't work. Only the smoke and soot comes out of 1 through it theoretically. Okay, so you've got the options. You've got the option on what you want to do with them. Okay, so that's that. That's a quick intro. I will do another video when the other kits arrive, because I do have some more of these kits coming. They should be here in a couple of weeks. He's got some components he's still got to make up, so once they're arrived I'll make another quick update on the components of the other ones. I've actually got some tipping trailers coming, so B-table tippers, 34-foot length, so that's going to be next. It's going to add to my truck fleet. Okay, so I hope this help you guys a little bit to see what's in the upcoming Kenworth project.